Hi, people. First off, thank you to everyone for being here with me today in our new topic related to psychology. Here, welcoming you to those who have been with my channel from long time, as well those who are new to the channel. Don't forget to subscribe if you find the videos knowledgeable. Let's start the topic today. So today's topic is very usual and very common if you are a psychological student and if you are very keen to learn psychology, so you would surely know what is EEG, which is the full form is electroencephalogram. So today we are going to know what is electroencephalogram. The short form is EEG. So let's start. What is an EEG? So first we are going to describe what is the definition. So EEG is the short form of electroencephalogram, and EEG is a test that detects abnormalities in your brain waves or in the electrical activity of your brain. The EEG is a record of the slowly changing electrical activity of millions of nerve cells all functioning at the same time in the brain. What is its process? EEG can be recorded by attaching electrodes to the scalp over our head. During the procedure, electrodes consisting of small metal discs with thin wires are pasted onto your scalp. The electrodes detect tiny electrical charges that result from the activity of your brain cells. The charges are amplified now and appear as a graph on a computer screen or as a recording that may be printed out on the paper. As you can see on the screen, these are the tiny metal discs which is called electrodes, and these are fitted in your scalp over your head so that the brain activity can be directly recording in the computer screen on the printed paper. So basically, the EEG, which is the short form of electroencephalogram, is a test that detects abnormalities or any kind of brain activity in front of the psychologist, the psychiatrist, and your healthcare provider where you are going for the EEG test. And the process can be recorded by attaching the electrodes, as we have seen already on the screen, which is the consistation of small metal discs with thin wires are pasted onto your scalp over your head, so that those metal discs, which are called the electrodes, can simply and clearly show your brain activities, whatever it's happening inside your brain, to direct into the computer screens, or it can be printed out on the paper. So now let's see who needs an EEG test. The EEG is used to evaluate several types of brain disorders. People with lesions of their brain, which result from brain tumors or brain strokes, epilepsy, schizophrenia, sleep diseases, Alzheimer, certain psychoses, multiple personality disorder, narcolepsy, which is the sleep disorder also, drug intoxication, people who take intoxications of drugs and alcohol, brain damage, comatose people who are in coma and they're in the stage of the coma patients, to check and monitor blood flow in the brain during surgical procedures, other problems such as dementia, head injuries, and encephalitis. Now here comes a questions that what are the risk of EEG test? What are the risk of electroencephalogram test if someone is taking the test? So the EEG has been used for many years and by many psychologists and psychiatrists and is considered a very safe procedure. There is no problem of having the EEG test to any patient. The test causes no discomfort and no distress. In rare instances, in rare examples, we can see an EEG can cause seizures like fits in a person with a seizure disorder. Otherwise, it doesn't have any risk to anyone. So what happens during an electroencephalogram test? What happens during an EEG test? So as you can see on the screen, these are some points you are asked by your healthcare provider who is providing you the EEG test. You will be asked to relax and lay on a bed. Between 16 to 25 electrodes will be attached to your scalp with a special medical paste or a glue or a cap containing the electrodes. And also, you will be asked to close your eyes, relax, and be still with no movements till the test is being placed. You will need to remain still throughout the test, and you will not have to do any kind of movement. You may be asked to breathe deeply and rapidly for 3 minutes continuously, or you may be exposed to a bright flashing light at the conclusion of the test for 3 minutes. So now let's see how much time EEG test can take. So this test generally takes 20 to 45 minutes or 45 to 2 hours. If you are being evaluated for a sleep disorder, EEG may be done while you are asleep in night only. If you are being monitored for a major and serious psychological problem, or we can say disorder, which will take longer period of time for EEG test, you may also be admitted to the hospital for prolonged EEG, which is 24-hour format EEG monitoring. Now here on, let's discuss what are the types of EEG test, what are the types of electroencephalogram tests. So first here we are going to discuss about routine EEG test. A routine EEG lasts about only 20 to 40 minutes. During the test you will be asked to rest quietly, blink eyes time to time, asked to breathe in and out deeply, which is called hyperventilation. At the end of the procedure, a flashing light may be placed near to see if this affects your brain activity or not. Second type of an EEG test is sleep EEG or sleep deprived EEG. A sleep EEG is carried out while you are only asleep. It is used for sleep disorders, and this test will be done only when you are asleep, not when you are waking up, and only in the night time. In some cases, you may be asked to stay awake the night before this test to help ensure that you can surely sleep when the test is going on. Third type of EEG test is ambulatory EEG or prolonged EEG. An ambulatory EEG and prolonged EEG is where brain activity is recorded throughout day and night, which is also called 24 hours format EEG. Over a period of 1 or more days, you can continue with most of your normal daily activities which you have to do while recording is being taken. You have to just take care about the equipments which are recording your brain activities, which should not get wet, as you should not be in contact of water more often, and you should take care of the equipments and all the machinery things which is fitted inside your brain, inside your body for taking the brain activities should not get wet from the water. Now, fourth and last type of EEG is video telemetry. Video telemetry, also called video EEG test, is a special type of EEG test where you are filmed while on EEG recording is taken. The test is usually carried out over a few days while staying in a purpose built hospital suite or in your home. Whatever you are doing, everything is being videoed and everything is being on camera. So it's called video telemetry. Now let's see when the reports come of EEG test, how much time it can take to give us the report. You normally will not get your results on the same day. The recordings will need to be analyzed first and will be sent to the doctor who has requested the test, who has requested you the EEG test, your healthcare provider or psychologist or psychiatrist. They can discuss the results with you after some days whenever they will think it's the right time. And so many people say that we are not going to do our EEG test whenever they have any kind of psychological problem or disorder. They scare that maybe the EEG test can provide them pain or something. So the EEG procedure is painless, comfortable, and generally very, very, very safe. No electricity is put into your body or in your brain, inside your brain, when it's carried out. The test is being carried out. Apart from having messy hair, because the electrodes, which is having small metal disc, are provided in your hair, in your scalp, a part of being messy hair and being little light-headed and or little headache because of the flashing light at the conclusion and the end of the test, nothing is going to happen to the patient who is being under the EEG test. It's very safe. So I hope you guys find today's topic, which was on electroencephalogram test, the short form is EEG test. I hope you find today's topic video very knowledgeable, and people who have already learned some psychology and who are students of psychology, obviously they will know what is EEG and what is electroencephalogram test. So this was just a very short and also we can say very informative video about EEG test and what is the type and what are the definitions of it. I hope you really liked it and find it knowledgeable. If you like it, you can just give a like, and if you want to give any kind of review, you can just comment on it. And thanks for watching my video, and hope you a very positive life ahead. Thank you. Bye bye.